Colton here, talking about qualifying for the national tournament.
Yeah.
Where y'all headed?
Georgia.
But you know what's the thing about this, Colton, too? That old man, these old men in here, they were once young like you. And that's what I love about fishing, too, is because Basil talked about riding the bike. Now, they didn't have all the cell phones, all that stuff, but he'd ride a bike down to a low water bridge. And it said no fishing, or the sign said no fishing on the bridge. So they'd fish, but if a car came along, they had to run down underneath the bridge so they didn't get caught. But old guys used to be young like you one day, so don't blink because you'll be old like him.
My pap and his friends, when they got off school, they just break trees and stuff, and they'd get some line, and they'd like catch crappie and stuff, and get on this little canoe after school, and they'd catch crappie and a bunch of other fish when they got off of school.
That's good stuff. So you and your partner Hunter Nugent in the junior division. So you're going to be representing Virginia, one of many teams going down to the national tournament in Georgia, and then we got a senior team too, Thomas and Caden Ryman. They're also going to be representing Virginia in the high school division. And you went to his signing the other day too, Thomas. What did you think of that?
That was cool. It's good to see somebody get a scholarship off fishing.
Isn't that
one
crazy?
Of the things I wanted to do.
That's what you want to do when you grow up?
Yeah.
Get this, Mike. So
Mike, you want to do that when you grow up?
Mike's thinking about going back to college. Yeah, he's like, I might need to run a roommate. But no, he went to a combine. Thomas did. He's a junior, going to be a senior in high school. Went to a fishing combine down in Alabama, and was like top 25 out of 100 and some. And so now he just signed to fish in Wabash College in Indiana or Illinois, I think.
Not him,
Illinois.
Thomas. He's a junior in high school.
That's what he wants to do when he grows up. Then, so he's going to go fish in college, and so.
I'm going fishing Sunday with him and Caden at Lake Holly.
Oh, are you? Good. I tell you what, he can get you dialed in on the electronics. You've been learning that forward-facing sonar?
Oh, yeah, I caught a couple fish at the last tournament on like the practice days, and then one on tournament day off of live scope.
There you go.
We used it a bunch just for offshore fishing, and that's where I caught the big spot.
Now, is there a technique that you've learned that you didn't know before coming into Frederick County BASS and fishing these tournaments? Is there a new technique that you've picked up?
I've learned a lot to be more patient. I've learned more like for electronics and how to work them. Like a lot of people say it's easy, but when you get up on the boat and first start doing it, at first it's just like, what are you looking at? Like,
right.
I just saw blobs, and I'm like, is that a fish? Is that a fish? It'd be a tree or like 10 million crappie.
Right.
But then once like he's teaching me and stuff, I've definitely learned like what's a bass or like how to like get onto it or track my bait, and that's helped me a lot.
Even the like shaky head, right? Had you been fishing shaky head before? And you may have.
No, I used to hate like some of the lures he's gotten me to throw that I've gained confidence in. I used to hate.
Like, you're talking about Coach Mr. Newman,
yeah,
Brian Newman, the boat captain.
The shaky head. When I first threw it, I threw it for about 5 minutes out one of the Lake Anna tournaments me and my pep used to do. Me and my grandpa. I hated it. Never wanted to throw it. Threw a Texas rig the whole day. We did decent, but like once I got on his boat and at the open when he said throw a shaky head, he teach me how to use it to just drag it across the bottom.
Y'all start smoking them.
Yeah. At first, like the dragging stuff, I didn't like because I thought it was boring. Like I wanted to start casting at grass and stuff and do stuff instead of just dragging it all day because I thought that was pretty boring. But then once you get on fish and start doing it and really learn how to do it, it gets fun.
Once they eat it, it's no longer boring when they eat it and they start swimming off with it and slashing around.
Or like the offshore fishing at the first tournament at the Open when we did the first day, I hated it. And at the end of this Open, I still really didn't like it. But that at Gaston when we did it, and I started hooking on to some good fish and a lot of fish, that's when I really started to like it, once I started to get used to it.
And that's what you're learning too. You're learning that you stick with what you're confident in. If you like throwing a chatterbait or moving baits, whatever it is that you like, you do that. But there's certain times of year, certain bodies of water where you got to be a little more versatile. And you know that may you try that first, and they're not eating that, so you got to switch it up a little bit. And like you say, you start seeing results. And what you're doing is you're just adding more to your tackle box, if you will, that more techniques that you can use to catch fish. Now this is going to be a good experience down there, going down to national tournament. Family's going to be able to go down, right? You got your parents and your grandparents, right?
Yep.
All going down to support you, and just letting you know too, again, like I've told you, no pressure. Go down and have fun. You're going to learn a lot, just like you've already learned a lot. But just know too, you're not only representing your family, right? Scarlet name, and then your pap and all those people and parents, and then Frederick County BASS, Frederick County, Virginia, the state of Virginia.
Jake's hat, they give you
Yeah,
Jake's hat.
we got to get you Jake's bait and tackle, where you brought your reel in here. We got her switched up. How's that look? Is that?
Yep.
That's going to be. You got the rod to pair that thing up with?
Not yet. I'm getting the Denali Lithium Pro.
All right.
7 foot medium.
Knows what he wants, Mike.
Denali is a good bow. I got 2 of them.
You got 2 of them. So.
And then for nationals, I'm gonna get. I kind of want this Saint Croix rod. I can't say it right, but I'm gonna get that, and then I'm gonna get the Hyper Mag.
Gotcha. Now this is an expensive sport, so you're gonna have to. You got a job yet? Huh?
Yeah.
All right. How old are you?
12.
12. All right. You're gonna need to get a job here pretty soon. They'll pay for all this stuff. You know what I mean?
I was just working. I'll start sweeping the floors, cleaning the toilets.
You know, boss over there. You know what he requires? One thing you got to be able to do in this shop, and you'll never guess. You know what it is? Guess. You'll never guess.
Clean. I don't know.
Making coffee.
Oh, I can do that.
You can make coffee? All right, boss.
I mean,
you know how to make. You're hired. Now Jenny says you need to know how to drive too, which
I do, boys especially.
Well, I mean, I know how to drive. I mean, it might not be the best.
Just don't have a driver's license yet, but he knows how to drive. So, well, Colton, thanks for stopping in, buddy, and again, congratulations, and wish you a lot of luck going down there and have fun. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about: having fun, making memories, and rip some lips and catch some bass, and come back and let us know how you do. All right.
All right.
All right. Thanks for stopping in.
Welcome.